Hi, I'm just going to show this pentagonal based pyramid and how it's another version of making the icosahedron. So anyway, you can probably recognize the pentagonal based pyramid. You can see some other lines in there. I'm going to take the skin off, but this is really the same as having the 4P and the 4Q and the uh, 8 smaller R3. Anyway, pull the skin off of this thing. Okay, now you can see the regular pentagonal dodecahedron. This is the 4Q. Well, you got the equilateral triangles. Obviously, it's slicing through the pentagonal dodecahedron, but you know, whatever's not in there is going into the Q modules, and one can also say the shallow tet as well. Shallow tet is within the Q. So there's the 4P unit, and this bulging parts coming out, and then here's the a 4R3, let's say, it's the next size smaller. That's sitting on the side, and if you remove the entire 4 R3s, then you just have the shallow tet. So I said that wrong earlier. There's really only 4 R3s. There's 4P and 4Q of one size, and then 4R3, the next size down. But if you remove 8 R3, 4 on a side, then you have the shallow tetrahedron left over. That's what I'm trying to show here real quick, is that in relation to the pentagonal dodecahedron. Okay, now let's get rid of all that. That's not where I want to go. Where did I want to go? Okay. Well, I want to remove some more stuff. A quick way to make the icosahedron is it's almost like putting dunce caps on top and bottom of the pentagonal dodecahedron. So we know that the 4Q makes a hell of a surface of the icosahedron. It's only just 10 of those. So really all you have to add to this is 10 4Qs and 10 4Rs. And you have a completed icosahedron. And I'm going to make some of it here. We'll see how far I get. We can basically wrap 5 around each side, top and bottom, of these 4Rs. The R has the longer, like the 1.618 to the 0.618 edges on the tetrahedron. The other 4 are the same, or let's say 1 in this case, just for our relative sizing. So, John, I'm sure that you're getting this pretty easily now. You're going, okay, well, that's because inside of the 4R is a pentagonal based pyramid. So once you kind of know the ways that you can dissect the 4P and the 4Q and the 4R, you have an arsenal, let's say. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a, well, that's not going to work. Yes, yeah. I'm going to make a 4Q here. I'm not swearing, but it sounded like it when I said 4Q, so you can all fork off. I was thinking about the 4p, the 4q, and the 4r, giving them their own names since they are tetrahedra and thereby modules. And I thought about M, N, and O. I don't like using O because it looks like a 0, but the good thing about an O, or the M and an O, is that they are in sequence. And then I was thinking about calling like one of them the mediator, one of them the negotiator, and one of them the organizer. 4R would be the organizer, 4Q would be the negotiator, and 4P would be the mediator. Even though I'd rather have the 4Q be the mediator, I want the corresponding sequence PQR to work with MNO. But nonetheless, it's just some other stuff. But anyway, I'm showing that there is an icosahedron being made. And essentially, you just have to wrap 10 of the, excuse me, I'm kind of burping. You have to wrap the surface with these, I'm a little lost here, can you tell? Okay, I'm going to go here. That was right. You can wrap the surface of the pentagonal dodecahedron with 4R, or originators, 10 organizers, 10 organizers, and 10 negotiators. And then you have icosahedron. I'm just kind of showing another part. It's actually a more intuitive way to build the icosahedron from lesser modules, but I don't really like having the pentagonal dodecahedron inside, even though I like all that, but I don't want it to keep, I don't want to insinuate that it's got to keep on going forever. And I wanted to display, people to know that there is a terminal point. This is another 4Q or a negotiator, let's say. If you come up with better names for those, that'd be fine. But I'm showing just how you can lay the 4Rs, or the organizers, and then the negotiators can lay on the surface, completing the icosahedron. It's kind of a fun model. I was remiss to introduce it right away just because I didn't want to confuse. It's kind of like no matter what, though, you're kind of bludgeoned over the head. You got to take, figure it out one way or the other. Anyway, maybe I'm doing this right. I think so. You want to orient, as you can see, I have a top pentagonal pyramid and a bottom pentagonal pyramid. And you want to kind of stripe. They go in a nice orderly fashion. I'm not necessarily demonstrating it all, but I think you can see where this goes. And that doesn't work. I'm just kind of buzzing along now, so we can just end it. So hope you got some out of that.